What's up? Okay, we just did the daily snipes. Let's jump into Virgo April 2022 reading. Holler at your boy for one-on-one reading. Links are below as always. Hope you guys are doing well, feeling the springtime energies in the air. It's about the 15th of March. I believe there's a Venus-Mars conjunct or aspect that's bringing a lot of kind of positivity, that springtime blossoming and blooming sense and feeling and vibe in the air. Let's see what wants to come out for you. Again, this is going to be Virgo Love 2022, April. Spirit of Gratitude, Joy, Love, and Light. We're going to do a 3-card preview, and then the full extent is going to be on Patreon exclusively, linked below and or on the YouTube description box if you're watching this on TikTok. Or on Instagram. All the links should be below in the description. If not, go to the website runninguntarot.com. That's RUNANDGUNTAROT.com. Spirit of Gratitude, Joy, Love, and Light. Highest possible messages, April 2022 for Virgo. So 2 cards out of the 3 wanted to come out first and foremost. You may be giving away some energy with the Emperor card in reverse here somehow. Virgo, I have a Virgo rising, so feel free to apply Sun, Moon, Rising, and or 6th house if you're a cross watcher pertaining to kind of daily routines, volunteering, attention to detail, organization, analytics. That's kind of what Virgo has to deal with as well. So feel free to incorporate that in that kind of facet of your life in whatever fashion it might emerge in. The Emperor in reverse, though, is giving away a lot of power, not understanding how much power you wield, and that you can actually make others yield to if need be. The Ace of Swords in the upright here is truth, clarity, and epiphany. This is a victory. This is an aha moment, minor arcana tower type moment here. God's blessing, something divinely highlighted for you here with these yads here, these ancient Hebrew marks here. These are yads. The crown chakra here, there's a lot of clarity as to how you could really, it feels as though Virgo that although maybe in the past with the Emperor in reverse you were not aware of your own authority or agency, that you have your foot on something's throat or neck right now. And you finally caught this kind of like white whale that's been evading you and that's been avoiding you somehow, some way. It could be financial freedom, it could be, this one significant other in your life that you finally got a hold of. It could be this job, it could just be this overall standing in your life that you finally feel like you got to and towards, and now you're kind of integrating with in a more kind of stable and consistent day in and day out vibe. The 8 of Wands or rods in the upright is incoming communication, expansion, abundance, new beginnings as well. This is known as Cupid's arrows. So it could be romantically inclined and or it can just be kind of incoming communication emerging. You're realizing that there's so much power in your voice, even if it's positive self-talk, even if it's kind of quietly just talking to yourself in the grocery store, in the aisles, thinking, what do I got to get, what do I got to do? This is a reflection of the relationship that you've established with yourself. And the more that you kind of have that established, the more that the divine masculine, feminine, infant, child, vulnerable self, the holy trinity of self is integrated. And once you have all of those beautiful energies integrated, you are a full kind of complete awakened being unto yourself, which is what kind of we're all trying to reach. And you can actually achieve in this lifetime. And so because you are realizing there's so much kind of strength and power in word vibration, in thought vibration, in the kind of anchor word mantra that you keep in your heart or in the back of your mind, your meditation, your prayer, all of your kind of spiritual pursuits and efforts that you do daily, like a daily hygienic ritual for your soul and for your energy vehicle here. This Emperor energy, I'm getting that it's more of a past energy because the ace is the victory. It's a brand new beginning. It's a new start. You know now where your power is. You know now how you kind of create life, and it's with the word. And not only with the word, but it's from the place where the word is coming from. And hopefully it's from the heart, and hopefully it's from a focused, anchored place within your own being's psyche and level of awareness Hopefully it's not from those low vibratory energies that incite a riotous or a confused state, or an angry or an anguished state in others. And that's kind of what we're seeing here in this age of Aquarius, this age of communication, is that there's so much that can be riled and stirred up based on the vibrations that we're sending out into the universe. And so we're creating either heaven or hell on earth. And it's not your responsibility to kind of enlighten or awaken others that aren't open arms, open palms, willing to heed your word. So it's so wonderful and beautiful that we could kind of cast our insight across the internet and over the phone and what have you, because there are seekers, there are people that want to hear this and want to kind of get a handle, finally catch that understanding. Okay, there is something behind the veil. There is no Santa Claus, proverbially, but then what do you mean? Well, quantumly, there is the spirit of Santa Claus, metaphorically speaking, the spirit of Christmas. When you're a child, we're going to use this as a great, perfect example that, you believe in something. What you're actually believing is in the meaning and the essence and the substance behind it, right? And then when you get old enough, you realize, oh, you can become that kind of actor on the stage that bestows the gifts and the presents. You can become the spirit of Christmas and giving and love and kindness and all that stuff. And so when you kind of understand that, that's why we talk a lot about awakened beings. Every day could be Christmas, and every day you could be the person bringing the presents, right? That's why they call it, there's that hokey line of present. That's why it's called the present, because it's a gift, you know what I'm saying? But, there's kind of a lot of truth to that as well. Even your mere presence, if you show up at a party, sometimes it's a joy to people as well. Excuse me. And because it's like we're energetic light beings, so we are actually kind of casting our light into any given situation. Likewise, if we're not kind of having that light turned on within us, we're casting a shadow, we're absorbing the light, in which case we might be a bummer or a downer or a drainer of that light source energy. So, all of this kind of like spiritual talk, it's so funny and interesting how it is really kind of culturally significant and embedded. That's why you see a lot of kind of taunting and tempting on social media, because they're really trying to just stir and trigger those inner demons, those lower vibrations within you, because they're trying to manipulate you. So especially to the younger generations that we're talking to now, I'm in my early 30s, but you guys are going to start to kind of wake up and peel back the veil and just know that there are good people out there and a good group of people out there, truth seekers and luminaries that are already kind of walking each other home, and we're here to welcome you with open arms as well. So this is a 3-card kind of stud that's coming out here, but let's kind of see what else wants to come out on the Patreon Extended. Again, this is for Virgo April Love. I wouldn't be surprised on a more surface level as well. You kind of realize, oh my God, I could be the first person to make the move. I could flip gender roles, or I could be the first. If you're a female, I could reach out to the guy and communicate how I feel. It doesn't always have to be the guy. I know that's changing a lot more nowadays. Or if this is in regards to a platonic love relationship, you could reach out to the friend or family member and communicate, because you're understanding how much significance and how much of a positive influence and impact that means to that person as well. Okay, so that's what I have here for you, Virgo. Let's jump to the extended Patreon link below. Holler at your boy.